Hello everyone, my name is Biz and I would like to welcome you back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a DIY of a pair of earrings, just the one side though, because I still have this side of the earring and I am going to be redoing this side because I lost it probably about a year ago. And so I'm really excited to dive right in. I picked up a lot of these pieces off of Etsy. There were 3 different stores I went to get all of the beads and items for this DIY because there just wasn't anything that just had everything at one store. So here we go, without further ado, a DIY. So here we have our earrings for inspiration and we have our goodie bag of beads. And the only thing we're gonna need for this project are these pliers here. So here we have them all laid out. We haven't quite gotten the bags open just yet, but they're looking pretty good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So the first step for me to do was to find an old picture of the earrings and specifically find the half that I was missing because these are asymmetrical earrings. After I found all of the beads and head pins that I could find off of Etsy that were similar enough, I went ahead and purchased those. And then I prearranged the beads as similarly as I could to the picture I found. And now I'm placing the beads on the head pins. Next, I needed to make sure that the chain was the proper length, and I used the old earring that I still had to make sure that the 2 chains that I was going to cut from it were the right lengths. And then I took the pliers that I mentioned, and there's a little portion that you can use to kind of cut into metal. So that's where I am holding it. Next, I grabbed my jump ring and my 2 cables that I just cut along with the earring hook. And then I decided that the jump ring was slightly too big, so I decided to actually cut that off and then reform it into a smaller little circle. Next, I took my head pins and created hooks on the sides that needed to be attached to either another head pin or a coil. I used the pliers to shape them and cut them.
done. Oh, they look so pretty. Once I finished making that earring, I decided the other one was a little too tarnished, so I looked online for a non-silver polish technique for removing the tarnish, and this was the recipe I found. It was take hot water from your kitchen sink, take a little bit of salt, take a little bit of baking soda, pour that into the water, and then place your silver earring inside. I let it sit there for 10 minutes and then I pulled it out and used a soft cloth as instructed to wipe it down. But then once I got done wiping that down, I decided it needed a few more minutes, so I added another 5 more minutes to that. Once I did those 5 minutes, I then rinsed it with just a little bit of water and dried it with a towel and called it a day. Here I am taking out the earring from my second trial, this time with only 5 minutes. This time I decided it was good enough.
All right, so now we have our final earring. So I'm really excited with how this turned out. I'm so pumped to get to wear this pair of earrings again because I have missed them for the past year so much. And so I'm really glad that I went ahead and polished this one off using that method that I showed you earlier. And here we go, put it in. So excited. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all have a great day. Bye.